All right, yes it is. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start with our feet wide, turn the toes. And so now move one knee over the heel and then back. So your legs are in an external rotation. We're gonna move one knee over the heel and then back, over the heel and then back, over the heel and back. So now you're sort of keeping your torso stable. And again, just waking up your joints. Beautiful. So let's pause now over one leg. This is me over my right. And I'm going to lift my heel a couple times. 3 and 2 and 1. Try ball of the foot over just a couple of times. 3, 2 and 1. Good. Press down. Switching sides. I'm going to take the heel down and up. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Ball of the foot. Woo. Hard. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale. Dig a little deeper. Exhale, the arms come up. Let's try that a couple times. So spread the toes out, lengthen, and exhale up. Good. And so as you're now bringing the arms up, turn the pinkies to face each other, palms face down as the arms lower, pinkies, palms face up. Good. Pinkies, or bueno, meñiques juntos, pinkies together. And now palms facing up, now palms facing down. So we're kind of trying to work at the same time the inner and outer rotation of the humerus bones. So now we're going to pause with the arms out wide. Roll the thumbs under, roll the spine back. Roll the thumbs under, roll back. Good. So just waking up here in the upper back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Good, keep that. And then you can walk your 2 feet all the way together. And from here, we'll now take your 2 arms and reach all the way up. And then let's exhale and pull the heels from the floor. Take your chin over one shoulder. And take your chin over the other shoulder. Good. Take your chin up. Take your chin down. Inhale, lower the heels. We're going to try that again. And this time when you lift, focus on what you do with your tailbone. So heels are going to pull up, pull your tailbone towards your heels. And when you feel your glutes firing up and you feel stable because those glutes are engaged, then take your chin over one shoulder. Then take your chin over the other shoulder. Then take the chin up, and then take the chin down. Good. Inhale. Now the 2 arms come up, and then exhale. Bring your hands to your thighs for a moment, and press deep into your right foot as you lift the left foot and peel up from the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay really active through the arch of the foot. Set the left foot down, toe, ball, heel. Now picking up the right, we'll go heel, ball, toe, and then see about that foot lifting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, toe, ball, heel, and sweep the arms back. Take your hands to the low back for a moment. Feel the chest and shoulders open. And then lightly pulsing with the thighs. So I want you to imagine a long spine, your head above your shoulders. As you move the chin, moving in. Good. So the spine stays long and engaged, holding up the weight of the head. And we'll just try this a few more times. Good. And then from here, inhale, take the arms up. Bring your palms together before your sternum. And then just extend one leg. So I want you to, I'm reaching my left heel out, and I'm pushing my right heel into the floor. Talón en el piso, talón en el aire. There's energy through both feet. 2 and 1. Setting that foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, navel pulls in. And then exhale, peel the foot. And then extend, and we'll hold. Días. So really pull the weight into the heels. And reach, reach, reach. 5, 4. So waking up your glutes. 2 and 1. Bend the knee. Step it back in. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, you're going to peel left foot. Open it and place the foot on the thigh and press the foot and the thigh together. Again, just give a little 10-second count here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. And we'll try that on the other side. The arms pull up. Long, so each time the arms go up, the ribs go in, the tailbone goes down. Firm, connect to your center. And then exhale, reaching one leg out. Pull the opposite foot up on the thigh. And we'll hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Setting that leg down. Inhale, stretch all the way up once again. Exhale, hands to the low back. And just melt the head. We can shake no, then we can nod yes. And then we'll exhale, extend, come all the way up. I'm going to now turn, so this is me facing the right side of my mat. I'm going to rock weight into my front foot, into my back foot. So just feel a little separation there between your 2 feet, landing toe ball heel, peeling up heel ball toe from the floor. So it's just kind of creating some lightness here and feeling your center. Engage your splitting center between your 2 legs. Good. 2 and 1. So now I'm going to hold some weight in my front leg and stretch my back heel into the floor. Inhale. The arms are going to come up. And then exhale, I'm going to extend my spine forward. Try this just a few times. Inhale, the arms moving up. And exhale, the spine extending forward. Again, you're going to keep your head above your tailbone and the shoulder blades pulling together as you reach. Try to notice that the weight lengthens out into your feet instead of gripping either the ball of the foot. So you press into the heel and then extend into the arch, into the toes. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just hold here for a moment. Good. Big breath. And then you'll bring your thumbs together, take the arms overhead, and again, we'll hold here for a moment, create a little arch in the back, fingertips coming up. Good, and then we're gonna exhale, turn it around, so now you're facing the opposite side of the mat, and we're gonna rock the weight forward and back in the feet. Toe ball, heel ball, toe. Dedo, planta, talón, talón, planta, dedo. So you're just rocking your weight forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, back. Good, we'll try this just a couple more times. Good, and then from here, we'll go ahead, hold that weight in your front knee, bending the knee, big stretch through your back side, and inhale, the arms come up, and exhale, keep your head above your tailbone and extend the spine forward. Your rodilla, your front knee, is gonna stay right over the heel while we bend and come forward. Good. Inhale, push through the feet, lengthening up. Exhale. Again, feel the weight of the body held by your heels, and then you extend out into the muscles of the feet. And so reach to the toes, the big toe base joint. Beautiful. Let's hold down here for just a moment. Again, waking up that energy there. Good, and then from here, bring your fingertips all the way together. Long stretch. Good, a little arch in the back, and then exhale. Let's just step your back foot in. And then so I'm facing the short edge of my mat. My right side is facing the screen. We're gonna inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, sweep the spine back, a little Utkatasana. And then exhale, move your hands here to the floor, step the right foot and the left foot back for a moment. Set the knees in, and then pull the elbows to the sides of the ribs and then lift. Elbows to the sides of the ribs and then lift. We'll try 3 more. Just waking up strength in the upper back. Good. Elbows pull in, and then we extend the elbows. 2 and 1. Hold. Reach the heels back from the toes. Extend through the knees. Take the tailbone towards the sky. And then press evenly through the hands and reach the tailbone up by pushing the torso back through the arms. Beautiful. So now from here, the right leg is going to lift. And the knee is going to bend. You'll lift the knee just a hair higher. And then exhale, let's place the foot behind your hand. Turn the back toes out. Un poquito, empujamos por los pies. You push through the feet. Y aquí estamos. Good. A little warrior 1. So reach through your thumbs, through your pinkies. Good. And now we're going to take opposite elbow to your thigh. So my left codo comes to my right muslo. So codo izquierdo a muslo derecho. And I'm just getting a long twist. And notice too, I don't want my head to fall, but I'm going to pull into my spinal extensors to lengthen. Beautiful. So now from here, I'm going to set my left hand down for a moment. Mano izquierda abajo, and then extend my right leg. This hip will want to pull out. Reach the hip bone back. And so feel that sitting bone here, reaching towards the opposite sitting bone. And then as your spine feels comfortable, go ahead, take that arm up. Good. And then from here, we're going to face the toes again, coming down. Turn all your toes in and take a little Paddo Tanasana. So now the back of us is facing the screen as we fold over mientras doblando el torso. Y desde aquí, so from here, I'm going to come and stretch towards my left side. I'm pulling my back foot in, push into my feet, inhale, pulling up for just a moment, and then exhale all the way up nice and tall. Good, so front of the ribs draws deep, brazos adelante. We're going to try that sequence now facing the other side. This is my left side facing in now. So inhale, big long breath and stretch. Exhale, folding over, find a little long spine, Utkatasana. Now colocamos las manos debajo de los hombros, place your hands behind your shoulders, step the 2 feet out, elbows pull in, spine lengthens, into 3, pull back, 2, 3, into 3, back, 2, 3, into 3, back, 2, 3, into 3, back, 2, 3, 2 more, into 3, back, 2, 3, into 3, back, 2, 3, toes under, knees up, hips lift. Beautiful. Long stretch through Adho Mukha Virasana. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Down dog. So everybody, you can push your big toe base joint into the floor and lift the 10 toes. And then reach the heels away from the toes. You get an evenness there through the arch of the foot. Y ahora la pierna izquierda arriba. So now the left leg lifts. Doblamos la rodilla. Lift it a hair higher. Get stretch in the psoas. Melting, doblando la cabeza. Now we'll place your left foot, el pie izquierdo detrás, behind your left hand. Push the back heel into the floor. From there, rise up. Really find that strength. And we'll go into warrior 1. Good. So warrior 1 is about creating an arch, un arco, arqueando la columna. So arching your spine. Good. And then from here, codo opuesto a tu muslo. So opposite elbow to your thigh. Good. And we're just twisting here. Keep reaching the sitting bone back towards the heel. This femur, back femur, lifts up in the hip socket. So that's an engagement through your quadricep. Lifting you, lifting you. Good. And then from here, we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly take one hand down and then reach the sitting bone back as you extend the knee. So you don't want to hyperextend this knee. You want to feel the quadricep Still engaged, helping you pull the leg back. Top arm up. Good. Let's go ahead and set your left hand down, your right hand down. Step the foot back. Now, if you like, try a vinyasa. So that's the elbows pulling to the sides of your body. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, reaching back. Now I'm going to raise my right leg again. La pierna derecha, I'm going to lift up. So create some energetic opposition between your two heels. Your talón abajo, your left heel reaches away from the sitting bone. Same thing with your top heel. It reaches away from the sitting bone. And then we'll bend the knee, lift, and open up the hip. Good. So now we'll place, vamos a colocar la mano detrás, or bueno, el pie detrás de la mano. Place the foot behind the hand. And then spiraling the arms up. So gather your weight in your feet. This is a warrior 2. Ribs are here. Costillas, cadera, hombros. Hombros, costillas, cadera. So I feel 2 vertical lines, sides of the torso. Brazos afuera. So you can rolar un poco. Good. Los brazos for a moment. Good. And again, get a little circulation through your fingers. Circulando otra dirección. Taking it the other way. Getting a deep bend here. And then let's bring your codo to your muslo. So elbow to the thigh. Top arm, brazos sobre la cabeza. Good. And then from here, let's lengthen. Vamos a extender la pierna abajo. You're going to extend the bottom leg. Take the top arm up. Stretch through your 10 toes. Trikonasana. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tap hand to the hip. Bend in the knee. Step the back foot in. Walk your right hand out. So your mano derecha afuera un poquito. And exhale. Lift and extend your, so think about your 2 heels. One is reaching through the air. The other is reaching into the floor. Those sensations are similar. And then we're going to bend this knee, set that foot down. Exhale, come up. Turn the 10 toes to face in. Let's add a little Paddo Tanasana. So your head melts towards the floor. Release any tension you may have felt in your neck. So one way to get a deep kind of curve in your neck here is to try to look up and see your sitting bones. Good. And then we'll always remember, push through the feet. Find your feet. Bring yourself back up nice and tall. And then we'll step to the opposite side of the mat. Try that sequence on the other side. Brazos arriba. Arms up. And again, energía in los dedos. So energy in your fingers and your toes. From here, we're going to exhale. Doblamos. Fold. Find a little Utkatasana, flying your sits bones out. Then move the hands under your shoulders. Step your right foot, your left foot back. If you like, take a little vinyasa. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reaching back. And now la pierna izquierda arriba. You'll take the left leg up. Reach the right heel deep into the floor. And extend the top hip. So it comes up, up, up. Doblamos la rodilla, bend the knee. Open slightly back behind you para estirar, to stretch more deeply through the hip. Y desde aquí, from here, you're going to place your pie izquierdo detrás de la mano izquierda. So your left foot behind your left hand, and then empujamos por el piso. You push through the floor para levantar, to come all the way up. Again, do a little wrist check. This time estoy haciendo circulitos, little circles. Good. And then círculos the other way. Good. And so just again, alcanzando por las manos, making a little space. Good. And now with the palms facing up, take one codo abajo, so one elbow comes down lightly. Top arm, then over the ear. So estira la axila. You're going to stretch out your armpit by extending through your fingers. Good. And remember to really gather your weight in both feet. Reach through the back foot. Muy bien. So now taking that hand down, vamos a estirar. You're going to stretch the bottom leg out, top arm up. Good. Looking down, 2, 3. Looking up, 2, 3. Abajo, 2, 3. Arriba, 2, 1. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead. If you'd like, take your top hand to the hip, bend the back knee, step that foot in just a little bit. And then you'll take your left hand, la mano izquierda afuera, take it out, and lift the opposite leg in the air. So talones. Good. So reach into that bottom heel, reach through your top heel, and then bending at the knee, setting that leg down. We'll push through the feet, coming all the way back up. From here, let's step our feet together. And pie izquierdo arriba, take the left heel up, open, and then the foot moves to your shin. So feel the muscles on the inside and the outside of your standing leg, firming through the heel and the big toe. Same thing, inner thigh and outer hip on your bent leg. Good. Exhale, set it down. Release the feet, kind of rock it, step it out. Lightly, lightly, lightly. Good. So find a little freedom through your joints. And then we'll try that on the other side. This is also little moves to keep your blood flow when it's chillier. Por el invierno. Very bien. Through winter. So right heel, arriba. And then we'll open, and then same thing. So your heel, the ball of the foot, the toe, you want to feel all of that engage. And then place the foot there. Colocamos el pie en la espinilla. So you're placing the foot there on the shin. Feel the inner thigh, outer hip, inner thigh, muslo interno. Y bueno, la cadera exterior. Good. So where is your weight in your left foot? Exhale, release, and again, just lightly, lightly rock through your feet. Arriba, abajo, you can pony. Sort of dance it out. So put the weight once again in your pie derecho. So put the weight in your right foot, open the left side, and now the foot can move up the thigh if that feels cómodo. So heel, ball of the foot, the toe, inner thigh, outer hip. Good. And then from here, we're going to inhale, brazos arriba. And again, watch your weight. Where is the weight in your foot? And let the arms float down. Flotando los brazos abajo. Ahora también el pie. And this time sort of swirl with your tailbone. So making sure we keep lightly releasing your back. Can kind of undulate the spine if that feels good. So I'm taking my sits bones back and scooping up. Almost like my pelvis were like a ladle or something. And I'm going to reach, gather water, pull back. Reach, gather water underneath me, pull it back. Excellent. And then from here, you can reverse that, spill the water. Good, just feeling that deep connection into the belly. Excellent. And then so from here, now I'm going to gather the weight in my pie izquierdo and my left foot. Pull my foot up to the thigh. Good. Try to feel the inner thigh and outer hip engaged. And then just explore, where is my weight? ¿Dónde está el peso del cuerpo? In your left foot. The arms want to come up, they can. I'm going to do a little sweep of the arms, moviendo los brazos, tú puedes. I can really feel when my balance is challenged, how much it all rolls into the outside of my foot, along the fifth metatarsal, which is why that bone on people can break. It's a common foot break, or why ankles sprain. So this practice, when you're in the grocery store, cuando estás, haciendo cualquier cosa, just paying attention, where is the weight of my body in my foot when I pick up the other? And trying to move the weight centered and even through the whole foot, engaging through the arch, todo eso. Super, super importante. So it's not enough to just be able to stand on one leg, but how are we holding the weight? Beautiful. So now let's take your hands. I'll do one more balance pose. Hands under the thigh. Let the thigh then come to rest in the hands. This is my pierna izquierda arriba. It's my left leg up. And then just extend that leg. And again, how can you hold that weight? Exhale, release, let it come down. Try that on the other side. So toe ball, heel, gather the weight. Feel the heel and then feel those muscles spreading out. And then extend. Bend the knee. And then releasing nice and low. So if you have a blanket, we can put that now en la mitad de tu tapete. You can take your blanket now to the center of your mat. We'll try a couple of things. So vamos a rodearnos. We'll come onto our knees. Oh, great. And so while you're on your knees, rodeado, rodeada, tap your right foot, your pie derecho en el piso. Just tap the foot into the floor. So feel that connection of pushing down through your right foot, and then pie izquierdo. So you'll try that on the other side. Good. And then both feet just press into the floor. Take the tailbone down, and then your neck just side to side for a moment. Your fingertips can come to the sacroiliac across the hips and sacrum, and just stretch your head and neck up. Good. While you squeeze, so vamos a apretar los omóplatos juntos. Good. Release that sensation. Muslos, you're going to take your hands to the inner thighs. And then vamos a rodear. So you're going to, or hacer redondo. So now roll, make your spine round. Hacer redonda la columna. Oh, and really move the shoulder blades apart. Muy bien, desde aquí. So now you'll take your palmas juntas, take your palms together, move the hands behind the head, and then just work the arm bones here a few times in the shoulder socket, estirando el pecho. And then you're going to let the head, vamos a mover la cabeza atrás. You move your head back into your hands. Muy bien, desde aquí, arriba otra vez. So now we're up once again. And you'll take your two arms out. I'm going to take my pierna izquierda foot. I'm going to take my left leg. Stretch over that leg for a moment. Good. And then from here, I'm going to open reach my spine forward. Now the same arm. So same arm, same leg. I'm going to reach that arm behind me and then hug my manos juntos. So take the hands together. So your hands don't have to touch per se, but just open your shoulder by reaching the arm underneath. So el brazo debajo de la pierna. Ay, desde aquí, so now you'll lift and open up. Reach your costillas, reach your ribs away from your extended leg, taking your hand down. Good. Let's lift that leg up for a moment. So again, extend through the heel, bend at the knee, big stretch. Same thing, don't let the weight fall into your supporting hand, but gather, feel, where are you holding the weight of the body? And exhale, extend the top leg out, push, and the bottom leg comes underneath you. Beautiful, big stretch, into a side plank. Good, and then from here, remember, you're so engaged through the hand, you can push the shoulder back. Let's pull the bottom knee underneath us. Exhale, lift with the obliques. Bueno, y ahora las palmas juntas, your palms together. And then vamos a extender. You'll extend the leg, inner thigh, outer hip. Feel the hip bones dropping, connecting. And roll palms back. Kind of wringing out through your shoulder. Good, and then let's stretch. Vamos a estirar por la pierna. Good, another big breath, inhaling up. Exhale, see about reaching, same arm, under the leg and letting your head rest. So you can get a real stretch between el omoplato y la columna. So we're trying to stretch in between the spine and the shoulder blade. Muy bien. Vamos a empujar, so you'll push up, lengthening once again. Y desde aquí, let's extender las costillas, alejando de la pierna, so you're stretching, extending the ribs further from that top leg. Lift it up now. Bend the knee, doblando la rodilla. Good, big stretch. Good, again, feel donde está el peso del cuerpo. Where is the weight of your body? Can you extend through your fingers and toes on those supporting sides? Set that top leg down. And now we're gonna push evenly through the bottom hand. Look at that hand, spread it out, and push back so that engagement is already there before you lift the leg. And then the top arm comes up, el brazo. So now we're just gonna sweep the top arm down, place it next to your bottom hand, rodillas en el piso, so the knees come down, then your hips, and then top of the head. So vamos a estirar, so you're gonna push the hands, lengthen all the way up, and feel a long spine. Good, arqueando la cabeza atrás. Inhale, lower your head. And pull the shoulder blades together and lift the two thighs. Give that just a few breaths. Good. Place the palms down, your feet down into the floor. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Chin over one shoulder. Estirando la barbilla sobre cada hombro. Bueno, con la cabeza arriba, con la cabeza abajo. So with the head down and up. Good, and then from here, haciendo circulitos. And inhale. Let's exhale, slowly, slowly bring all that back down. And then the right knee bends. And then it extends. The left knee bends. And then it extends. Two knees bend. And then extend. Try that a couple times. Two knees doblando. And then extending. Beautiful, doblando. Excellent. Let the legs come long. Bring the palms, las palmas juntas. Pull the palms all the way together. Subiendo otra vez la cabeza, lift the head. And now peel the sternum up from the floor while you pull the tailbone down. Bend the knees. And hands to your, manos a tus tobillos, hands to your ankles. And we'll rock slightly. Excellent. Exhale, release. Let that all come down slowly, slowly, slowly. And from here, extend the legs. Take the palms together overhead. Again, drop the tailbone down, lift the two legs. Now press your sternum up from the floor and then reach the arms up too. Just give this a few breaths. Good. Bring the palms under your shoulders. Exhale, push your weight up. And the knees into the floor. Your head reaches back. Long stretch of the spine. So you can stay here and continue to work on releasing your back, or you can press the elbows in. Empujamos los antebrazos en el piso, so you push your forearms into the floor, la cabeza abajo, take the head down, and you can rock and roll just a little bit, weight of the head, until you feel it placed evenly in el centro de la cabeza, and the center of your head. Push your hips up in the air, and walk your feet perhaps a little closer to you, and then your two legs lift in the air if they want. Again, feeling that weight evenly. Reach your heels back, feel the glutes, los glúteos. Good, doblamos las rodillas, bend the knees. And exhale, bring that weight down. Feet to the floor, push and move your weight back. And then opposite hand to ankle here, pull the shoulder blades once again. Vamos a estirar entre la columna. So I have opposite hand to ankle. I'm going to pull my weight over to the right just a little bit. Again, para liberar el hombro to free up your shoulder. También vamos a hacerlo a la izquierda, so you'll take it to the left. Muy bien, stretch, reach, looking out. So now I'm going to take my sitting bones to my blanket. I'll do a little bit of work para fortalecer el core, to strengthen your core. So move your sternum forward, move the chin in just a hair. And then exhale, let's sit up. And I'm going to reach my arms back and pull my torso up. This time lift one knee, just lift a knee. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Arms overhead. Vamos a bajar otra vez. So again, you feel your belly firming, and then the otra pierna, you're going to lift it up. Good. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, sit back and lift the right leg, and you're going to just twist toward it. Good. Inhale back through the center and exhale. So weight stays even in your sitting bones as you lift and twist. Pushing down with the opposite heel. Inhale por el centro. Manos detrás de los muslos. So now you'll pull your hands behind the thighs, sit back. And from here, pull your pantorrillas, your calves, so that they are paralelos. Pantorrillos paralelos con el piso, so they're parallel with the floor. And then the arms reach back. Arms reach up. Brazos arriba. Good. Take a twist, but again, don't change the weight in the sits bones. Keep them even. Inspirando. Expirando. Good. Twisting the other way. Beautiful. Bring your palms together, soles of the feet together, and let's come. Estiramos adelante, stretch forward. And la cabeza abajo. Inhale up. Exhale, la cabeza abajo. So just again, getting a little flow through your spine. From here, I'm going to take my two arms out, press the palmas, apretando las palmas juntas. And then exhale, lift the two thighs. Good, you could extend the two legs. Bend in the two knees. And let's exhale. Just bring the weight of the body slowly down to the floor. You want to feel now that you get your shoulders, los hombros encima de la manta, and your head off of the mat. And you can kind of, vamos a mover la cabeza lado y lado. Move your head side to side. And then pull down with the front of the ribs. Your mentón, your barbilla, your chin moves into the center of the neck. Good, so you can just feel that the neck is long. Brazos abajo. We're going to lift the pelvis up and maintain that firm engagement with your arms while you're lifting your pelvis. Vamos a respirar just a couple times. Good. Exhale, set the pelvis down, and then extend the right leg in the air, el pie derecho en el aire. And then lift the pelvis, 5 breaths. Set the pelvis, vamos a colocar la pelvis abajo otra vez. So set it down, and then the pierna izquierda arriba, your left leg up. Push to the right side. Exhale, relajando. Good, so now your 2 legs up, and you're going to try to lift the pelvis up over the head and take the toes, los muslos, to the floor, and walk your omoplatos, your shoulder blades together. Manos en la cadera, so your hands move to the hips, and then the hips move to the hands. Scoop the belly in, and exhale, lift las rodillas sobre la cadera, and then we'll extend, vamos a extender las piernas. You'll extend your legs up. Good. So if this feels comfortable and you feel safe and it's all working, you can try to put your hands here on the base of the rib cage. And then vamos a extender. You'll extend the legs all the way up. Good. And then from here, let the pelvis move slightly back as the legs come overhead. And you can really release for a moment. Quizás doblando las rodillas, maybe bending the knees. And then vamos a relajar. Slowly release that down. Pushing your feet into the floor. Elbows underneath you, top of the head into the floor. Good, so elbows under, and then again, you're resting on the top of the head to kind of estirar la otra dirección, to kind of counter that shoulder stand. Good, so now releasing your head, bring your palms together underneath you as you lift the pelvis. This time is into a Chatus Padasana. So your palms together. Give this a breath or two. And then as you feel ready, right hand and foot come together. So mano y tobillo. And then your left hand and ankle, mano y tobillo. Exhale, bajando la pelvis, so now you can let the pelvis come down. Brazos arriba, arms up once again, and then your hands can reach underneath you. And I'm going to push down through my feet, down with my hands, up with the pelvis, and then if it feels comfortable, up with the top of the head. And then if that feels good, a big reach up, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Remember, you can put blocks at the wall underneath your hands to help you lift into a full wheel. Then when you feel ready, exhale, coming down. Good. And then take your hands, place them on the the backs of the hands facing the inners of the ribs. I've got my right leg over the left, and I'm gonna twist hacia la derecha. Inhale, bringing the legs back up, cambiando. Now you're going to take the legs to the right, and you can open the arms here. Just a little twist. Good. And then vamos a desdoblar. You're going to unfold the legs open, abriendo las rodillas, opening your knees a un lado. And then opening your legs. You could just watch your breath move through you a few times. Letting each inhale and exhale be a discovery para descubrir. Y vamos a menear un poco dedos de la mano, dedos del pie. So you can once again, last time, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Y hacemos círculos con las muñecas y los tobillos. So making circles with your ankles and your wrists. Estirando adelante, we're stretching out. And then girando a un lado, turning to one side. Empujando para subir, pushing to come up. Las palmas juntas. Bueno, amigas, tu práctica es un regalo. Your practice is a gift. Disfruta el día y namaste.